Hello beautiful, welcome to another video. My name is Namalina Robertson and today we are talking about how much money I made as a South African YouTuber. Now if you are new to my channel, please check out my first video where I covered my previous income, which was 168,715.79 for 2022. That is how much I made. I also covered my 2023 income, but now that it is the new year, we are in 2025, my taxes have been paid. This means I can finally tell you guys how much I made in the previous year, which is 2024. And without any further ado, guys, let's get right into it. Now for 2024, I am going to give you guys the monthly income just like I did with my previous video, and we're going to get started with January. If you want to understand where this money comes from, how do you qualify to get paid as a YouTuber, please make sure that you watch my first video talking about my income for 2022 and 2023. This is what the thumbnail looks like, and I'll also leave the link in the description box. Please note, this is the income by YouTube, the platform only. This does not include any other additional income, for example, sponsorships or affiliate links, affiliate codes. It does not include anything else. This is simply what I make from YouTube. I still have other income as an influencer. So for January 2024, I made 2,236.06. I'm just looking down at my notes. This is the money that I earned in December. So the content that I created in December and all my historic content, I get paid on the 21st of January for the work that I did in the previous month. This money goes directly into my South African bank account. It doesn't go into PayPal or anything like that. Once you qualify for this program and you send over your information, they deposit the money into your account around the 21st of each and every single month, as long as you've met the threshold. For February, I made 3,027 Rand 0.90 cents. For March, I made 4,834.44 Rand. For April, I made 7,931.40. For May, I made 3,450.71. For June, I made 5,860.37. For July, I made 3,850.60. For August, I made 3,363.08. For September, I made 2,398.01. For October, I made 3,299.38. For November, I made 3,937.07. And for December, I made 7,967.62. And that is my monthly YouTube income with 149,000 subscribers as a South African YouTuber for 2024. My highest income was in December, where I made 7,967.62. This is the payment from the November content. When we have all the Black Friday promotional content, people are trying to get those Christmas sales in. You find advertisers spending more, and even viewers are more excited and interested in watching content about shopping and spending their money, planning for the December bonus. How are they going to spend their money? They are watching YouTube videos and social media content. Now, my lowest month is January 2024, where I only made 2,236.06. For 2023, I made 58,068.61 Rand. Comparing it with the income for 2024 at 52,000, the difference isn't that much, but I was very clearly making much more money in 2022. So let's talk about what happened in 2024. As South Africans, we do not get paid for our TikTok videos. So every single time you guys see me posting and it's not sponsored, that means I'm just posting for fun. I am not getting paid. However, select countries do get paid. In terms of Instagram, I don't get paid. I have heard that some people get paid, but I personally do not get paid. Facebook is another platform that I recently joined because I heard that people are getting paid on that platform. Unfortunately, unlike YouTube, it is not necessarily about your qualifications. It is invitation only. Right now, I am very proud to say I am at over 50,000 followers on Facebook, and I'm really, really excited to hopefully get invited to join that program, which means I would be getting paid from my Facebook posts. But at the moment, I am not getting paid. So where has the money been coming from? Sponsorships, okay? And the biggest platform that I have gotten money from in terms of sponsorship is Instagram and TikTok. Now, I spoke about this in a previous video and I said, if you want to make money as a South African content creator. And now that I am more international, I can tell you guys, as an international content creator, your number one focus should be Instagram. Brands still believe in Instagram above all other platforms. People will give you a collaboration for Instagram before they give you a collaboration for YouTube. They have budgets for Instagram. So I did it the wrong way. I started with YouTube, then I went to TikTok, then I went to Instagram, then I went to Facebook. Now, Facebook and Instagram is owned by the same company. I still do not get a lot of requests for Facebook collaboration. So thus far, I have not made a single cent from anything on Facebook. I have not been paid for posting on Facebook, and I have not been paid by Facebook, the platform itself. And if you want to make money from being on social media, I would highly recommend that you focus on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, then Facebook. So the very first, your top platform ideally should be Instagram. A lot of brands are willing to pay you for that, and most of the campaigns include Instagram. Now, I'm not going to mention Twitter because I find Twitter to be very toxic and very negative. I wouldn't want to be paid to be there anyway. I do have my name reserved. I have a Twitter account, but I barely use the account. I barely check it, and I have not gotten any requests from any brand to say, hey, do you have a Twitter account? Can we pay you for it? That is just something that I have not had any interest in from the brand's perspective. So that being said, regardless of how much lower my income has been, this has been the most profitable year for me thus far as an influencer. So just a quick recap of the income. 2022, I made 168,715.79 from YouTube AdSense alone. I still had my sponsorships, my collaborations, affiliate links, or other ways of making money. 2023, I made 58,068.61 rands. And then 2024, the last financial year, the previous financial year, I made 52,157.65. Now, please remember, this is not my profit. All my expenses are not included. Every single time you guys see me coming on camera here, there's a lot of costs that go into this. Buying a phone, I actually purchased a brand new phone, which, if I remember correctly, literally costs more than half of the money that I made. And I specifically purchased the phone to help me with my content creation. I have to do my hair, my makeup. This year, I actually purchased a TV to help me with my content creation. I can view my videos on a large scale because, according to my analytics, a lot of people watch my YouTube videos on a TV. So I got a huge TV that I can use as a backdrop that I can also use to view my work on a large scale. And I'm constantly investing into my content. So from a YouTube alone perspective, I have actually been making a loss continuously. 2022, 2023, and 2024, I have made a complete loss if I was to account for each and every single thing that I purchased solely for social media. Yesterday, I was supposed to film this video for you guys, but my nails were looking horrendous. So I actually paused the filming of this video to today just to get my nails done to make sure that I'm as presentable as possible. Before, I used to pay to get my hands done, but now I use a company called BT Art Box. They have press-on nails that last for over a month, and I do my own nails. It's a way for me to save money because at the end of the day, every single time I get paid, I still need to remove my expenses. Another thing about 2024 that contributed to my income being lower is that I was posting more vlogs than I usually do. Now, vlogs generally do not perform well on my YouTube channel. That's because most of the people that have subscribed to my channel subscribe for this type of content. I am someone who's known for edutainment, educational content that is also entertaining. A lot of people know me for plugs, for places, for things, for information that I share freely with you guys. And unfortunately, vlogs are not part of that perspective and expectation that people have from me. If you start a YouTube channel and you're a comedy content creator, you do skits, one day when you finally decide that, oh, actually, I want to talk about investment and finances, you'll find that a lot of your audience is not going to relate to that content at all. And even though your comedy content was performing really well, your investment content might get only 10% of the viewership that you used to get. And I can nearly 100% bet that this exact video that I'm filming right now will do so much better than any of the vlogs that I've been posting. So enough about that. Let's talk about plans going forward. How are we going to try our best to make sure that this income does increase? I do want to remind you guys that, guys, social media is very fickle. What works today might not work tomorrow. There are so many content creators whose quality is still good, whose content is exactly the same, and they have lost subscribers, they've lost income, and they've lost views. This is an ever-changing landscape, and you really need to move with the times and try your best to keep up. So number one, I have joined Facebook, and because Facebook and Instagram are owned by the same company, there is a setting that you can use where everything you post on Instagram is automatically posted onto Facebook. And that's what I use at the moment. If you go onto my Facebook account, you'll see that I don't engage. I don't respond to comments. I don't check the DMs. I don't do anything on that Facebook account. I am waiting for them to invite me to get paid. Okay, I want to get paid. Okay, because it's a lot of platforms to manage, guys. You're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook. Fortunately for me, I'm not on Twitter, but I still have to respond to emails as well. And it gets very, very overwhelming. So I have decided right now that I'm just going to allow the content to automatically be reposted onto Facebook. That way I can still grow my following. And now what I want to do is add Facebook onto my media kit, so that when brands say, hey, we want to collaborate with you, which platforms are you available on? I can say, I'm also available on Facebook. This is my rate for Facebook. Guys, you can double your money, if not triple your money, just by offering to repost the exact same content that you have on TikTok onto another platform. Brands are aware that 10 people could be following you on TikTok, but 5 completely different people could be following you on Instagram. That means that if they want to reach your audience on TikTok and on Instagram, they need to give you double the bag, and that means double the money for you. So me having a Facebook account with such a high engagement rate, with such a good following, means that when a brand offers a collaboration for Instagram, I can say, hey, these are the analytics from my Facebook account. I have over 50,000 followers over there. If you're interested, you can pay me again the same amount. Let's say I'm getting paid 50,000 Rand. You can pay me 50,000 Rand to post on Instagram, 50,000 for TikTok, and 50,000 for Facebook. That means instead of me getting 50,000, I am getting 150,000 Rand. And just to be clear, any of you guys who are like, 50,000, yes, you can get paid 50,000 Rand for one video in South Africa. I know sometimes it feels like everybody comes from a rich family, or everybody has a sugar daddy or some situation like that, but some of us are genuinely getting paid good money just from social media. Number 2, I'm considering starting a vlog channel, a completely different channel. It could be like Life of Namulina or Namulina Vlogs, or just my name and surname, Namulina Robertson, so that all the people who are interested in my vlogging content can be on a separate channel. My only issue is I am only comfortable vlogging when I am overseas, and I feel like I won't be able to be as consistent as I'd want to do, because whenever I'm in South Africa, all I do is work. I do not want to start a channel that's just going to die because I don't have content. And to be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about the whole vlogging thing. Sometimes it feels very, very invasive. I actually think I've found a really good sweet spot where I am in edutainment, and I think it might be okay for me to just continue posting my vlogs when I don't have anything to post for you guys. That way the people who enjoy my vlog content can continue to enjoy it. However, there is a negative side to this, and this is why I'm considering starting a new YouTube channel. If I start a second YouTube channel, my vlogs, which is the content that right now gets the lowest amount of views, that will be separate. When a brand comes onto my YouTube channel, they will only see videos that are 20, 30, 40, 50,000 views. Whereas right now, if they come onto my channel, they see 1 or 2 edutainment videos that are like 20, 30, 40, 50,000 views. And then they see a vlog, 2,000 views, 3,000 views. And I have 149,000 subscribers. That does not look too good. Sometimes it is better off for you to have 4 videos that are all at 100,000 views than for you to have a YouTube channel where you're posting every single week and you have 100,000 view video and then 10 1,000 view videos. It does take the overall look and value of your channel down. And that's why I'm thinking, you know what, maybe I can separate this stuff. I already have another Instagram account, Namulina Robertson, where I'm trying 100 new things, and I'm really excited about that project. I can link the YouTube to that, where I have long form content of the 100 new things that I'm trying. So on that Instagram page, I am filming myself trying 100 new activities, locations, food. It's just a way for me to continue to be motivated to do the things I love and to really live life. I don't want to be surviving. I want to live life. For me personally, this is the perfect time for me to really live out my wildest dreams. I want to go skydiving. I want to go horse riding. I want to go snorkeling for the first time. I want to try all these things and take you guys along with me on the journey. So strategically, I think it would be better visually and factually in terms of like my actual income from collaborations offers that I get on YouTube. Now, if you watch my vlogs, please let me know what you think about that idea. Should I separate them? I have a separate Instagram account for 100 new things and a separate TikTok account for 100 new things. And I feel like it would be a nice way for people who are more interested in me as a person rather than me as an educator. I think people who want to see my lifestyle and like what I'm actually doing on a day-to-day basis, that could be a great way for them to find me and to connect to that side of me. So let me know what you think. Now, third, this is gonna be a bit controversial. The third thing that I'm going to be attempting to do to increase my income on YouTube is to be less consistent. I know that sounds crazy, but consistency, and this is based on my channel, has really killed my channel. When I post 2 to 3 videos in a week, people can't take it. I literally get comments where people are like, I love your content, but I don't have enough time to watch it. So as controversial as this sounds, I think I need to stick to 1 video per week or 1 video every 2 weeks, because a lot of my content is edutainment. That means that when people come onto my channel, they want to learn. They want to gain more information. And I fully understand that feeling of feeling super overwhelmed with content. There are times where I'm just like, I really just want to watch SpongeBob. I go onto TikTok and somebody's like, hustle culture, work 24/7. I'm just like, scroll. Like, I don't want to hear that right now. So I completely relate and understand that. And I think that one of the keys to me increasing my income is, as controversial as it may sound for me, based on my analytics and what I've seen, is posting less. Now, the next thing is actually very scary. I want to have ownership of my content. So going through my comment section, I've realized that there are a lot of people who are subscribed to my YouTube channel and they do not get email notifications. Not only that, you guys saw what happened in the US where they took TikTok away, they banned it. And for some people, TikTok was their only platform or their main platform. That was their main source of income. They had contracts and collaborations for TikTok. And some of them were not able to translate those collaborations onto other platforms. I'll give you guys a local example. There's a huge South African TikToker. I was browsing on YouTube and I came across one of her vlogs and I actually thought this must be like somebody stealing her content because it doesn't make sense. On TikTok, she is consistently able to reach 1 million views per video. Like, her views are 6-figure views consistently. And she creates vlogs. But on YouTube, still creating vlogs, she has 1,000 views, 2,000 views. The exact same person. And I remember looking at it and thinking, sometimes it's not your content, it's where people are consuming it. They enjoy it in short form on TikTok, but they don't enjoy it in long form on YouTube. So if TikTok was to be banned in South Africa and you had a 6-month contract with, let's say, Colgate, every week you must post a shower routine and show yourself brushing your teeth. That person, unfortunately, would not be able to translate that contract onto YouTube because they would not be able to offer the same ROI, return on investment, to the sponsor because they only get 1,000, 2,000 views on YouTube. So what I've decided to do is to have ownership of my content. This is something that I've been thinking about for a long time. God willing, I'll finally do it this year. I need to create an email list. What I've noticed is I would post content and people would not get the notifications, even though their notifications are on. I experienced this too because there are people I've subscribed to. 5 days later, I'm like, she posted a new vlog. Why did I not get a notification? For some reason, sometimes people do not get your notifications. If I have an email list, I can send out an email blast, which brings me to my previous point, not posting too consistently, because if I post 3 times a week, that means you're getting an email from me 3 times a week. 3 emails in a week, that's too much. But if I'm posting 2 times a month or once a week, I can send out an email blast out. Number 5 is investing. I recently did this. I purchased a large TV, and I really just want to invest into making content easier for me. One of the things I've been doing for my clothing hauls, which has really relieved me, is using a laundry service. So we have a laundry service where they come to your door, they pick up your laundry, and then they bring it back. Oftentimes they can do it within 24 hours. So all of my clothing collaborations, like when I get clothing from Shein, I take that clothing to the laundry people, they iron it, and that has made my life so much easier. Because before, this is the type of stuff you guys don't see when you're like, post the try and haul, post the try and haul. Before, I would spend literal days, because I'm not domestic, guys. Like, I'm not. Ironing for me was just such a chore. I don't mind ironing one shirt that I'm wearing today, but to iron like 20 outfits would completely like exhaust me, and I'll do it over days. Now that I have this service, I pay for it. Even if I'm not getting paid, even if it's just a trade exchange, they iron my clothing, guys. If you look at my clothing hauls before and now, you can see what professionals are ironing my clothes. My clothes look so good, and it motivates me as well because it takes the burden of that job of ironing my clothes. Now that means that this is chipping away at my income, because whatever I'm getting paid on YouTube, if I post a try and haul on YouTube, I still need to remove that amount that I spend. So it's not just the electricity, the makeup, that type of stuff. Even services like getting my stuff ironed cost me. In the previous video that I made for you guys last year, I also spoke about my subscriptions. I pay for an app called Canva, and that's how I edit my thumbnails. And I'm able to add like little information in videos. But I also pay for an app called Power Director. And unfortunately right now, I pay for two accounts. I pay for an iPhone account and an Android account because I have a Xiaomi phone and I have an iPhone, and I change between the two depending on like what I am creating. That means that sometimes I need to edit the content that's on the Xiaomi phone, not on the iPhone. What does that mean? That means every month I am paying for these accounts. In addition to that, I have Surfshark, which I've spoken about on this channel. Unfortunately, by the time I worked with them and they sponsored a video, I had already been a user of the app. So I couldn't even use my own discount code, even though other people were benefiting from my discount code. And that's a VPN service. That means wherever I'm traveling in the world, I'm still able to respond to comments, to upload, because countries like China, it is illegal to use YouTube. I need a VPN just to go onto YouTube, post a video, respond to comments. And if, for example, I'm in China for a month, then that means for a whole month, I'm not making any new content, which means my YouTube income is going down. Number 6, I am working more on being intentional and calculating my purchases. So for example, you guys saw the whole drama around the Rode pop-up at Mall of Africa. That is content that I'm working on. I've purchased the Rode phone case and the lip gloss. Now, I am not a Rode fan. So initially when I saw the video, the only thing I was focused on is the fact that people are paying so much for lip gloss. I think it was $6.99 or $5.99. I was shocked that people are paying that much. And I just didn't know that there were so many people who are fans of Rode. However, I have spoken about a service called Shipito. And this is a company that allows you to purchase from international brands that do not ship to South Africa. So now I'm being more intentional about the content I'm creating. I'm going to create, and you guys will see it, I'm going to create a video about the Rode pop-up, how you can purchase from Rode. And I am creating this content not because I'm a fan of Rode, but because it allows me to create income in two ways. Number one, I get to be consistent on YouTube and post content that is relevant to my audience, and that will be helpful for you guys, which means my engagement goes up because I'm teaching you something you might not know about. And I'm attracting new viewers because there'll be people who've never heard about Namalina Robertson who are looking to purchase Rode products or products that do not ship to South Africa, who will discover my videos. So it helps me with discoverability, and it is also evergreen content, which means that somebody who is interested in purchasing things that do not ship to South Africa in 3, 5, 7 years time will still know about Shipito. Now, the second part about this is that I am an affiliate with Shipito. That means I get paid a small amount. You guys don't get charged anything. The company is the one that pays me. I get paid a small amount when people use my affiliate link to sign up and create a Shipito account. So this means I'm able to create income not only from posting the video onto YouTube and the ads that are playing, I'm getting paid, but also when people say, hey, I loved this video. I didn't know that you can get authentic road products by using Shipito. Let me click this link. Let me sign up. Let me make sure that my girl Namalina gets her little commission. You sign up, I get my little commission. Everybody's happy. So being intentional and strategic with the items I purchase is very important. If I don't have to buy it, if Shein can send me clothes for free, fantastic. I can create hauls for you guys, even if I'm not getting paid, but it allows me to be consistent, continue to create the content that I enjoy without spending my own money, because guys, my type of content gets very expensive. It is very consumerism based and it gets very, very expensive. I use a company called The Bean Counter. Highly recommend them. But every single month they send me a detailed report on how much I spent, what I did with my money. They even send me pie charts. My personal accountant from that company, like, she is so good. I love that woman. It sounds weird, but I actually love my accountant. Her reports are incredibly detailed and helpful. And now I can look at the historic data of my YouTube channel. For example, there is a video I did about Bare Silhouette. They have the best shapewear in the country. I'm going to leave their Instagram here. You guys should check them out. They have waist trainers, bodysuits, like all types of shapewear. That video till today still makes me so much money. I think that video made, from the day I posted, over 70,000 Rand, that one video. And mind you, I bought everything in that video with my own money. So I don't remember the numbers, but let's say, for example, I spent 500 Rand buying the products. Then let's say my makeup, electricity, all of that. Let's say, just exaggerating, 1,000 Rand is how much I spent. I invested 1,000 Rand to create that content. And till this day, this video has made over 70,000 Rand. That's what I mean about being intentional. Like, either the content historically has shown me that when I post a shapewear video, when I post a weight loss video, I make this much money investing this amount of money, or the content itself has some type of way that I can leverage it. It's a road review that allows me to attract new people, which means more viewers, which means more money. I mentioned Shipito, which means I get paid by the referral. In addition to that, YouTube also pays me. Plus another benefit that I did not mention, this allows me to be more global. There are going to be people from Botswana, from Namibia, who also don't have these services available to them, who say, oh, I didn't know about Shipito. Let me see if they can help me. And that means even more referral commission for me, but also it means that I diversify the people who are watching my content. Because here on YouTube, if the majority of your viewers are from South Africa, that means that you're going to be making less money than somebody whose viewers are from the US or the UK. They get paid much more than us for the same amount of views. Lastly, ChatGPT. I want to integrate AI, artificial intelligence, into my content. So I ran a little test with ChatGPT. I edited a vlog and I was like, hi ChatGPT, I want this vlog to go viral. Did it go viral? No. But I was like, I want this vlog to go viral. Which SEO, search engine optimization friendly title can I use to make sure that this vlog performs better than my other vlogs? ChatGPT sent me a suggestion of titles for my YouTube vlog. Then I said, love these suggestions, darlings, but can we make them more friendly? Like, make it my tone. It must sound like Namulina wrote this title, but still keep it SEO friendly, search engine optimization friendly. So ChatGPT gave me that information. I was happy, chose a title, put it up on my YouTube. And then I said, hey ChatGPT, please help me with the description box. I want to make sure that this description box boosts my rankings. Gave me a description box, copy, paste, changed a few things so that they sound like Namulina. And once I did that, guys, that vlog performed 2 times better than my previous vlog. So I really want to learn. I'd actually love to take a short course. I love education, guys. I would love to take a short course on social media influencers and integrating AI. I'm sure you guys have seen it when somebody like posts a reel and they're like, if you like this lipstick, comment lipstick and I'll send you the direct link to this product. If I could explain to you guys, I don't want to make this video vlog. I don't want to make this video long, but if I could explain to you guys how smart that is, instead of you as an individual going and reading every comment and DMing people, it will automatically DM the person the link. And if the link is an affiliate link, that means you are paid a small percentage every single time you talk about that lipstick. Today I'm wearing Perfect Red by Constance Beauty. If I said comment Perfect Red in the comment section, I'll send you the link. And I had an agreement with Constance Beauty that they're going to pay me an affiliate commission. That means I'll be making money from wearing this red lip without me putting in any extra effort, because it will automatically DM you guys. Guys, this is my income. There are people who are making less and there are people who are making more. There are people who are making 60,000 Rand per month. I promise you, there are South African creators making 60,000 Rand per month. There are South African creators making 100,000 Rand per month. Just because you see my analytics does not mean that that is the reality for everyone. The point of this video is not to encourage you or to discourage you. It's just to give you guys more information so you know what the possibilities are like. You can go from 160,000 to 50,000 Rand. That's very, very possible. And it could be your fault, and sometimes it really isn't your fault. You could be someone who's blowing up on TikTok, and on YouTube, nobody cares about your content. I think the main thing is to diversify as much as possible, and try something zama. If you're unemployed at home, make a video day in the life of somebody unemployed. Post that video on all platforms. Don't post it only on YouTube, because people on YouTube might be like, I don't want to see somebody who's unemployed. But people on TikTok could be like, you know what? I love how you're chasing your health goals. You're walking around kokasi. Like, you're remaining positive. You're attending free events, trying to network, trying to get a job. Like, you never know who will relate to your content and which platform they'll be on. So please diversify with the platforms that you post on. Continue to try your best to make money on social media. Guys, social media is a fantastic platform. You can make so much money. There are a lot of people who are solely making money from social media. Do not be fooled by the things that you see here and there where it looks like people aren't making money from social media. They have sugar daddies, they come from rich families. There are real people just like you and me who are making honest, ethical, clean money from social media. And I hope this video has added value to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, please make sure that you leave them down below. I'd love to read through the comments, answer any questions that you guys have. And I guess I'll see you guys next year when we see how much money I make in 2025. Hopefully this time it'll be 6 figures and not 5.